Hi, pre-algebra. Welcome to lesson 4.4, factorization by extracting common factors, starting on page 107 and going through 108. Extracting actually just means pulling out. Common means the same. Factors are two numbers when they are multiplied together total a certain number. So for vocabulary today, we need to learn the term factorization or factoring. They are used interchangeably. Factorization is the process of writing an algebraic expression as a product of its factors. And here we go to try at 12, and I list the steps of how you do that. So the problem is 21a plus 18b. Two positive numbers, we're supposed to factorize it. So the first thing we do is have to identify the common factor. In this situation, 3 is the common factor of the two terms. 3 times 7, 3 times 6. A and B are different, so I can just do the 3. So now I'm going to factor it out of those common terms. So 21a becomes 3 times 7a, because 21 divided by 3 is 7, and I'm left with a. And then if I factor 3 out of a positive 18b, I'm left with a positive 6b, because 18 divided by 3 is 6. And of course, there are no b's to take out, so it's 6b. Then, since 7a and 6b have no common factors between the two of them, I'm done. My factorization is complete. Therefore, my answer is 3 times 7a plus 6b. So 3 is the common thing that I took out of both terms, and then I'm multiplying it by the combination of 7a plus 6b, and that's my answer. Going on to try at number 13. Now we have 3 terms to work with in this problem. 14by minus 35bz plus 7b. I underlined the items here, and I included the b because b is common to all 3 of them, so I can take that one out. Then it's just deciding the common factor of 14, 35, and 7. And of course, I can take a 7 out of each of those. So 7b is the common factor of these 3 terms. So here I go. 7b, if I take that out of a positive 14by, I am left with 2y. So 7b times 2y. If I take 7b out of a negative 35bz, I'm left with a negative 5z. Remember, positives and negatives, how they work. Negative 35 divided by 7 is a negative 5. Of course, the b's come out, and I'm left with z. And then, of course, if I take 7b out of 7b, I'm just left with 1. Now, there are no more common factors between 2y, negative 5z, and 1, so I'm done. And my final answer is 7b, take that common thing, times positive 2y, negative 5z, and positive 1. And that is my final answer. And this is what you're going to be doing today. The lesson is short, but there's a lot to think about, so keep your positives and negatives straight in your mind. Have that sheet handy if you need to refer to it. Your assignment is on page 101. Do numbers 1, 2, and 3. Notice that number 3 is to be done without using your calculator. Think about that one. Okay, thank you very much. Do good math.